September is National Preparedness Month, and it comes a time at a frequency of extreme weather events when they seem to be growing. So joining us today is Bonnie Schneider, a national TV meteorologist and also author of Extreme Weather, a guide to surviving flash floods, hurricanes, heat waves, snowstorms, tsunamis, and other national disasters. Bonnie, good morning. So great to have you on the show this morning.
Thanks, Stephanie. I really appreciate you having me.
So we got a lot to think about, living here in Florida with hurricanes and all the other stuff that comes our way. Even most recently here, we've had some tornadoes touch down. So whatever Mother Nature is throwing at us, we need to be prepared, right?
Oh, Florida, absolutely. I mean, of course, we're coming now into the peak. We're pretty much in the peak of hurricane season, so we still have a ways to go. And you mentioned tornadoes. Anytime a hurricane comes on shore, you run the risk of tornadoes. So we're likely to see that as well, and flooding. So the best way to be prepared, of course, is to make sure you have an emergency kit. And I recommend that in my book, Extreme Weather. But it's important to know, where do you get all this stuff? Go to Batteries Plus Bulbs, because the stores there, the retail stores, are really the leading retailer when it comes to these types of supplies. You can also go to batteriesplus.com and order them. Everything you need. It's the one-stop shop for things like flashlights, chargers, quality batteries, even a lantern that's charged as well, and this really cool power cup I like that you can put in your cup holder that provides an outlet for you to charge up.
Yeah, I was just thinking with that charger too, that got me thinking about your power and electricity. I always get so nervous because I lose power all the time here during our heavy storms here in Florida. What do you recommend when it comes to power outages? How can we be prepared for that?
Well, Stephanie, you make a good point, because we all lose power and it seems to happen more frequently. So in that moment, I think we're all in a panic of what do I do? So it's the best thing you can do is to have a generator. The Generac generator, the Guardian, really is so cool because it's intuitive. So it knows you lost power, boom, it's on. It's intuitive. It also turns back off when the power is restored. So, the power could be out for an hour or it could be out for days. And if that happens, it's very dangerous because you can't see. And Fort Myers, you have so many retirees, and if they can't see where they're going, I know we don't have any slip and fall accidents, so we want to make sure the power is restored, and that's a great way to do it through the Generac Guardian generator.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that we should all have on the top of our list. Also, you think about the food that you lose from the refrigerator not working, but it gets so hot here, so without the AC in our homes, you got to think about that too. Now, I know that you are so passionate about weather. You are a meteorologist, and you're kind of turning that passion into helping others with your new book. Why did you decide to write a book about surviving extreme weather?
Well, I wanted to make sure that people were prepared for these types of disasters after covering them for years on national TV. I just found that more and more people were impacted by it and not knowing, what to do. And if that were to happen, you want to make sure that you're prepared. So my book, Extreme Weather, is a great resource for that. But you also want to make sure you have other things like numbers programmed in your phone that are important. Service Master Restore is a great way to do that, because these are trained experts before, during, and after a storm. They can come in and help clean up and just get everything back to normal, because we know what happens when we lose power or there's a storm that goes through Florida. There could be live wires out there. It could be dangerous with trees down. These are the professionals and the experts, and they also sponsor an app through the American Red Cross Emergency app. And this app you can put on your smartphone, and if you're caught even away from your home, you can just quickly have resources that you need. Where's the nearest shelter? Where do I need to go if I have to evacuate? And what's the weather conditions? This app has it all. It's available at redcross.org/apps. It's available in English and in Spanish. So very important for Floridians to have the app on their phone.
Any advice you want to leave us with, Bonnie, as we close here?
Yes, I know that Florida just had the first hurricane hit the state of Florida, the first time in 11 years with Hermine. But you can't be complacent. You can't say, well, that was once a decade. We're still looking at that threat. Hurricane season is still here, and we have a couple more months to go, so make sure you're prepared. If you'd like more information on the things I spoke about, you can go to tipsontv.com. My website is bonnieweather.com.
Bonnie, thank you so much. And as always, if you want to kind of revamp what she talked about, head online. We'll have everything Bonnie talked about right there at fox4morningblend.com.